can't believe I made it. It's my first time getting money. Where's my money? It's right here. Right there. Y'all can't see me. We getting rich. Hard body youngins. We getting rich together. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your boy Blue Boy FX. So you see that we actually just showed a video of how we're able to smash at TP1, TP2 while waiting to smash TP3. Of course, we are still waiting to smash TP3, but now you've seen that this is a crash 300, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a perfect scalping. Okay, how to get a perfect scalping from this indicator. So on this indicator we have the upper band and the lower band, which is courtesy of the Bollinger Bands, because that's one of the indicators I'm using. So we have the Bollinger Band, this is the upper and the lower one. Okay, so now this indicator is actually very simple to understand. It says that you can use it to scalp and also to catch spikes. Okay, you can use it to scalp and you can also use it to catch spikes. So now this is a crash 300, and I'll be using the 15 minutes time frame to look at this first to understand what I'm doing. But this actually works on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, this indicator is built for the 1 minute time frame. So now, how do you know that you have to get in for a buy or to get in for a sell? Now let's go back to the 1 minute. As you see on the 1 hour, the moving average here shows us that market has been going down. There's been a lot of spikes, and of course we are here for the spikes. But now, if you want to scalp this market, how do you scalp? How do you get into a sell? Now, if you look at this 1 minute, if you want to get into this market for a spike, to scalp, sorry, one thing you have to look out for is markets, this moving average is coming below the Bollinger Bands, and after it has come below the Bollinger Bands, there is a cross, like the blue one crosses with the gold moving average, and once there's a crossover, it means it's time for you to buy. Okay, and that's where you go in to catch few candlesticks, and you can actually take your profit from this level here. Okay, you can actually take your profit from this level, but if you want to hold it, you can hold the market for the price to get to the upper Bollinger Band. You can hold the price till it gets to the upper Bollinger Band, then you are sure of taking your profit. Now let's backtest this. I'm just going to let it stop wherever I want to stop. Okay, that's where it stops. So now you can see that here is another pure example. Okay, this is a crossover. You see this crossover here, although this didn't get under the Bollinger Bands, but there is a crossover. Once there's a crossover, you can enter scalp and catch maybe 10 to 15 candlesticks and leave the market. 10 to 15 candlesticks and you leave the market. So if we still backtest this, this is another one, a crossover here under below the Bollinger Bands, and it goes up till it gets to the upper band. Now you see that this works perfectly. Now let me take you to, let's use crash 1000. Okay, this is a crash 1000. You see that this works on all time frames, on all pace. Okay, it works on all pace, and now I'm showing you that it works on the crash and on the boom. Now, how do you catch spikes using this indicator? To catch spikes using this indicator is quite opposite of what happens when you want to scalp. So for instance, now you want to catch spikes, you have to wait for market to cross over at this point, and once market crosses over at this point, okay, you know that there's going to be a spike, but you have to be sure, is it an uptrend? Like now, let me check on the 1 hour. You see that this market has been buying. Okay, it's been an uptrend, And so you have to know, is it an uptrend? Is it a perfect time for me to buy? Is it a perfect time for me to scalp? Or is it time for me to catch spikes? So using the higher time frame, you know if it's an uptrend or a downtrend or whatever it is. Okay, so now once you've done this, you can now get in to buy or to sell. So now let's backtest on the crash 1000 spikes. See this came down, but immediately there was a crossover here. It started going up. But if you want to make maximum profit, okay, you want to make maximum profit from this trade, you have to look out for the market under the Bollinger Bands. Okay, you have to look out for the market under the Bollinger Bands. Like now, you see, once it gets under here, there is a buy. When it gets under here and it crosses, there is a buy. Same thing happened here. This is the upper, the middle, and the lower Bollinger Band. Once there was a crossover here, there is a buy. So those are the things you have to look out for. That's the perfect entry once there's a crossover. Okay, I wish we had a position where we could get into this, but we can't get into it because market has gone far already. Okay, so this would have been a perfect entry once there has been a crossover here. This would have been a perfect entry to scalp the market to where it is now, of course. So at this level, I said you can take your profit because spike might actually happen here before going back to the upper band. So that was the crash 300. Let's check out the crash 500. Now the crash 500 is crashing. The crash 500 is crashing. It's a downtrend. Let's see. Okay, that's the 1 minute. Okay, see the moving average shows us is a downtrend. Okay, so what do you look out for while trading this market? You look out for sales. Okay, so if you want to scalp, as I said earlier, on the crash you have to look out for this. You see, even on this crash too, once there's a build up and it crosses, there is a buy. Same thing happened here. Okay, once it crosses over, you're going for a buy. So you just go into the market, catch some candlesticks and leave. That's what it's all about. You go into the market, catch some candlesticks and leave. Okay, so if we wait for these spikes to happen and it gets to this level here, and I see that crossover I talked about, I will go in for a buy to scalp some position. Let's say I'll get like 5 candlesticks. Okay, since it's a downtrend, I just want to make a little bit of profit and leave. I'll catch some candlesticks and run. If you watch my former video, you're going to find a video where I lost a trade after making over $1,000 on the trade because I didn't take profit. Okay, it was close to my profit, but I didn't take the profit. I lost, and we had to go back to, I think I was losing about 1,900, but God willing and thankful to the fact that my account equity is a big one, I was able to recover again because the market actually did come down again to that position where I entered and gave me profit again. And before that, I was able to take my profit and leave. Okay, I was able to take my profit and leave. So now you've seen that this market has been selling, and now there's been a crossover here which comes in for spikes. So now this spike has to come down till it gets to this level for us to go in for a buy. Okay, so now that's how it works on the crash 500, the crash 300, and the crash 1000. Okay, that's how it works. So this one is still buying. It has gotten to this level where you are supposed to take your TP. So a spike might actually occur maybe around this position where I say you can take your TP, this position here. So if a spike happens, it's going to be you looking out for another crossing for you to get in for a buy. But the best time to buy this market is when it happens below the Bollinger Bands or above the Bollinger Bands. Okay, you have to look out for these things below. When it's below the Bollinger Bands, it gives you more confidence to go in for a sell. So now let me show you the indicator settings I use. The first one, which is not really in use, but I just use it to know the direction of the market. Is the moving average with the period 50. Notice that this is on the main chart. This carries a period of 50. Shift 0 method exponential. You apply to close. Then we're done. You click on done. Now you go in to add the MACD, which is on the indicator window 1. Fast EMA 13. Slow EMA is 21. The MACD SMA is 9. Apply to close. There are no levels. Okay, when you're done, you click on done, you go back. Now the Bollinger Bands. Now you're seeing that the period of the Bollinger Bands is 200. The shift is 0. Deviation is 1.5. Apply to first indicators data, and you can use any color. When you're done, you click on done. You go back to add the last moving average, which carries a period of 2. Shift is 0. Method exponential. You apply to first indicators data, and those are what you're going to be using. There are no levels in any of them. So when you're done, you click on done, and you go back to your chart and wait to catch a spike or to scalp some positions. So had it been that I started this video when there was a crossover here and it was still below the Bollinger Band, I'll just go in to catch some candlestick, but it has gone for already and I can't risk the account. You have to be patient while trading. You can't risk that account. So guys, please, if you want to join the free Telegram channel, hit me up. Check the description of this video. You're going to find a link to the free Telegram channel. For those of you that want to learn to join our mentorship class, for those of you that want our Profim challenge to be part, your Profim challenge to be passed for you, or you want an account to be managed for you, hit me up and I'm going to help you do that. So this is how we do it. This is how we do it. You've seen from the first video that we are making progress in the VIP room. So it's better you join us and make this money, or you stay on the sideline and watch us make the money. Of course, there are people that make money and there are people that watch others get money. So which one do you belong to? Okay, which one do you belong to? So make sure you make your choice today and let me know where you stand. Okay, so try this indicator settings and you're going to love it. And on my next video, I'm going to show you how to use these indicators on the boom. Okay, I'll show you how to use it on the boom. But it's quite unfortunate that we haven't found an entry. Okay, this one's still spiked again. Good. Now this is below. This is below. I told you that crash 500 is crashing, but now it has gotten below here. And what am I waiting for? What I'll probably waiting for is a crossover, if to see something like this. So now I don't know how we're going to do this, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to fast forward this side of the video till when we see the crossover. We're going to catch these candlesticks so that you'll be convinced that this actually works. We're just going to go in to catch few candlesticks and we are going to leave. So let's watch for that crossover. Let's watch out for that crossover. So that's a spike. That spike just gave us that real crossover. So now I'm going to increase my lot size to that lot size I used was low, so I'm going to use let's say I'm using 8. So let's go 1 2 3 4 5 positions. So this is it. Of course the old position is still running, but I'm going to hold on to this. So that's a crossover that happened and it's time to scalp. It's time to scalp, guys. Watch me scalp and make some profit out of this. Okay, so you've seen that this indicator settings actually works, and that's how we do it here in the VIP. So we are going to be closing this market as soon as this video ends. Of course, we've been able to catch 1 2 3 4 4 candlesticks, 1 2 3 4, yeah, and we're going for the fifth one. So if this video has been helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, join the free Telegram channel, because the description of this video carries the link to our free Telegram channel. And for those of you that wants to hit me up on WhatsApp, hit me up on WhatsApp. The link to WhatsApp is also on the description of this video. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Like and share.